I'm sure by now everybody has seen the Angry Video Game episode of Action 52. And as we know, it doesn't look good. But to tell you the truth, Action 52, along with Donkey Kong Jr. Math, is actually one of my favorite games on the NES. Once you learn that Action 52 isn't as bad as it gets portrayed, you can understand why I agree. In light of this, yesterday I picked up a complete in box version, which I'm actually quite happy with. The box may not look the greatest, but everything else is in really good condition. If you've never seen a complete in box version, which I never have, now's your chance. So of course, what comes with it? You've got your game, your dust cover, your manual, the original comic book, how to start the game, and the recommendation of who plays the games, adults, teenagers, and preteens. So the comic book is pretty much the exact same as the one that Greg Pabish re-released, which I do have. I have a few copies of it. Creation and the Lost Levels, which I think are exactly the same. I actually looked at the Creation because that was the one I had on top. Plus, he sent me an extra special one. I made a big order from him a few years ago. And I'm pretty sure these guys are the same. I don't know. To tell you the truth, I've actually never really looked at them. I guess that's going to be for another video. But this, as far as I can say, the original one and the Creation, a little bit different in the picture scaling. As you can see, Hercules has a little bit more of a body mass compared to this one. Obviously, that says Creation. And this is a reproduction of the original. And so, you know, you start that, and then on this side, it's a blank page. So, a little bit different. Same with the dust cover. I'll get into that in a sec. The manual, I thought actually was going to be cool, like a normal NES manual, and have photos in it. The only photos it has is how to shoot, how to jump, and then some instructions. And of course, different languages, which is great for the time. The box has probably been seen numerous times, so it's got, you know, pictures of the characters on the back. But the main thing is, this version of Action 52 that I bought is, indeed. If you have a look on the top, it says Rev B. And not a lot of people probably know about this. There's actually 3 different versions of Action 52. Not just the color of the circuit board, but the actual releases that were in store. So I have over here, I've got my 3 versions. Just take them out. Now, these are the reproduction dust covers that I did get from Greg Pabish on his website. So as you can see, this is the original, this is a reproduction. The reproduction ones are a little bit darker. I actually thought the bottoms were different, but they are the same with the fold-in tip. I don't know how these got so bent up, but all 3 of these are the reproduction, and this is the original. So looks like the original one actually looks like better quality than the ones that I got. But you know what? That's what, and he wanted to keep the originals separate from the reproductions. Same with the Cheetah 2 stickers that he released, and same with the comic books, obviously, to let you know what's what, and you know, you can tell Lost Levels Creation that these are different from the original, and that's absolutely fine, and I appreciate that. So, like I said, there was 3 different copies of Action 52. This one, Rev A, is the one that most people have. Now, this is the one that the Angry Video Game Nerd played. So, as you can see, it says Rev A up the top, as well as the capacitors in the back are blue. Okay, so we're going to put this in. Which I did thought I had it on the right one, but obviously not. Okay, so this is the one that the Angry Video Game Nerd played, and as we can all remember, hold on, let me press the right button. Alfredo, or Alfred and the Feddick, it doesn't play. And you can't get out of the screen to get back to the main menu, so you have to reset. And you gotta sit through this. Which, yeah, it takes forever. And of course, Jigsaw also doesn't play. Okay, not that Jigsaw is a good game. I'm about to show you what Jigsaw looks like in case you haven't like Googled it or watched it on YouTube yet. Alfredo is actually good. Jigsaw sucks. Okay, so that's Rev A. The next one. Oh, hold on. I don't want to get my covers mixed up. So that's for Rev A. Obviously, I have my Rev B. I also have another copy, which I think I got this one from Canada back when I first found out about this, because my brother actually bought Action 52. And he got it, and he's like, look, and oh my god, all my games work on mine, and we had a good look at it. This isn't really a good example. I just use it to play when I feel like it, because the label has obviously peeled off. It's still sticky, and someone had to replace the capacitors, and it's a bit cracked and broken, so it's a bit of a throwaway one. But because I have this one now, which is in really good condition, you can see the capacitors of Rev B are actually orange. Which brings me to the next statement. The third copy of Action 52 says Rev O. Rev O. And as you can tell, difference between Rev O and Rev B and A is that Rev O doesn't have as many circuit boards. Okay, so first up, if you ever see an Action 52, that one says Rev O and doesn't have as many circuit boards as the other guys, plus, I can't remember what it is, so give me a second. Where is it? Where is it? You'll see right there on that circuit board, there's something that starts with CH. It says Cheetamin 2, and sure enough, on the back, Cheetamin 2. And the capacitors, which mine look like they're about to blow, because when I first got this, I used to play it so much, are also orange, just like Rev B. So when my brother actually bought his copy, I'm like, quick, put it in, put it in, put it in. It could be Cheetamin 2, because I think he just got his off eBay. I don't know where from. It's very similar. So obviously, these games, I think, must have come out around the same time. And I used to talk to Greg Pabbage a lot because we were friends on Facebook, and he knew I had a copy of Cheetamin 2. And he would be like, you know, I'd go to like game stores and things like that, and they'd be selling it as Action 52, and I'd have a quick check because he knows the difference between Action 52 and Cheetamin, and he'd have a quick look at the circuit board where it clearly says Cheetamin 2. It actually says it on both. Hold on. But this one, yeah, it just says Action 52. Okay, so your circuit boards on both B and A say Action 52, but of course Cheetamin 2 says Cheetamin 2. Okay, there you go. So he'd be like, you know, I'd buy them really cheap, and I actually got this one. Oh gosh, hold on, I'm gonna have to go and find the receipt. So I bought this one back on July 13th, 2013. They thought it was Action 52 from a game store near me, which he now does everything in Tasmania. So he's gone. He still has plenty of excellent games, but it only cost me $195. And I thought even back then, that's a really good price for Action 52. So actually picked up Cheetamin 2 for $195, so I'm not complaining. But what's the difference between A and B? Again, as we said, main difference is the look of the cartridge. So if you want all of your games to work, again, look for the Rev B, look for the orange capacitors, and as mentioned before, oops. Alfredo actually plays, and I'm not going to be able to do this one-handed, but he jumps. Obviously, if you press B, he'll jump, and A, he's got, I think it's a cleaver. It's either a cleaver or a frying pan, and pretty much you're just looking out for macaroni. And in level 2, there is ravioli. So let's go back to the main menu. And of course, like I said, Jigsaw actually does suck. You're really not missing out on playing this game. It's even hard to get past like the second screen. So obviously, this is the one you want. Really, when I'm on eBay looking for Action 52 games, if I ever am, I will generally look and see what it says up the top, because usually they do take photos. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't, but they generally will take an overall photo of the cartridge, and if you can see if it's got the blue capacitors, then you know that's Rev A. As far as I know, only Rev A had the blue, where Action 52, Rev B, and Cheetahman 2 had the orange. So if you want to see the Cheetahman 2, which I'm pretty sure this should still work. I don't know, I've played it so much. Or maybe not. Oh, no. I always have problems getting this to play. I actually took it on the road once. I've got a portable NES player that I got off AliExpress. Oh my god, I can't even get it back into the NES. I think I'm gonna have to go and clean it. It's not working. Let's try it again. I cleaned it. It was a bit dirty. I don't understand, like, if there's dust covers, how come it doesn't help to keep the dust out? They must pick it up from the system. Oops. Oh my god, there we go! Now, I did make a video about this when I got the game. I'm pretty sure it was even, like, on the first day I had it. I think it's when I brought it home. I was so excited to get home and play Action 52. I was so excited, and I put it on, and I saw Cheetahman 2, and I'm just like, oh, you've got to be joking. I didn't know if I should be excited. I didn't know if I should be disappointed. I was like in between. So, but I've kept it. I tried to trade it. I actually tried to trade it with a famous online game store that's located in Florida, which I will not mention the name because I actually still buy from them, and they have really good shipping prices to Australia. But they're like, oh, we can't take it if it says Action 52 on the label, but it's not actually Action 52. That would make it fraudulent. And I'm like, okay, I'll just keep it. So I think that was kind of like a sign to hang on to it. I'm sure many people have played this game. You know, Greg Pabbage did re-release it. I've got a copy. Hold on, I've got a copy. I don't need all my stuff. Oh my goodness. Which I've actually kept it sealed. So, yeah, this one, yeah, I've kept mine sealed. I took out the creation, but I've kept my lost levels sealed, which I know I can't even get out. And I haven't played it. I actually, I don't know if this is going to be worth anything. at any time, but I can say, like, with the missing 3 levels or 4 levels, I can't even remember. It's been so long since I've looked into this game. It does randomly appear every now and then. It will. You'll turn on the system and you'll automatically be started on a level. And it's usually, I'll usually get it if I'm playing, like, the toaster. And yes, see, now it doesn't want to play at all. Oh, see? Oh, there we go. Level 4. That's exactly what's just happened. So you'll get started on level 4. I don't know. I've never really played it after this, so I can't really play and record, but there you go. That's your guide to buying Action 52 if you are interested or looking into purchasing the game and you want to get the best copy out. Like I said, look for Rev B or Rev O if you get lucky. And yeah, happy hunting.